Sam, 4-0, Leicester, thank God. Good atmosphere, great atmosphere. Well done to the fans today.
Yeah, I think, from minute 1 to minute 90, the lads were on it, and so were the fans. There was no lack of passion, I think, today from everyone. I mean, my voice is a little raspy after that because I was singing my heart out, and the lads deserved it today, 4-0 from the get-go. It was a good game for the most part. I don't think there was any shaky bits. I think all the lads out there wanted to go play. I think you got to look at a bigger picture. Forest, they've got a bunch of lads that's probably their 5th, 6th game together realistically, so they're going to be in a bit of a mess this season.
But like you say, right from the start, the fans were noisy, the players were noisy on the pitch. In that first minute, there was a chance, and I think that set the scene, and it was a good game.
Yeah, I think it always was going to be against rivals. First game in over 20 years against rivals in the Premier League. It was, as much as they don't want to call it a rival, it is. They're only half hour, 45 minutes down the road. It was a great game. Everyone came full spirits, and it's a good way to bounce back after international break. We just need to take this now into Bournemouth at the weekend. And
for me, Maddison, without doubt, man of the match, Sam. I thought he was absolutely fantastic today.
Southgate is an actual idiot for not picking him in this England team. Maddison should be going to that World Cup and have that number. He should be one of the first names to go into that England team. He's just proved it again. He scored another 2 goals today. His contribution week in, week out, regardless of the scores, he's on that score sheet, he's on the assist sheet. And he's the person that changed it today. Rodgers played him in the middle, played him in a position that he knows and is used to, and it worked. And like I say, we put 4 goals away against a pretty poor Forest team today.
Oh, here comes Reedy's up here. Are you coming in, Reedy?
Oh, go on then.
Go on.
All right.
Good game?
Oh, easy work.
You were quite nervous before that, but and to be fair, even at 2-0, they still had chances. Was it just a decent game all round?
It was hard to say. I said to my dad that was it because they were quite bad, or was it because we actually had a brilliant performance? And today I thought we did well. I thought Yuri Tielemans was absolutely superb. Maddison, man of the match easily.
Yeah, we just said Maddison, Tom. It cruised all around it, didn't it? I mean, you've got to be careful not to get too carried away, Tom, though, because that Forest, bless them, are in a bit of a pickle with that many players who don't know what they're doing.
This happiness is that revenge is what happened at the City Ground and the FA Cup by smashing them 4-0 today. That's why I'm more happy than anything, but it's more there's 3 points on the board. Look, I said before, take a 1-0 win off Vardy's backside. We got a deflection for Maddison's first goal, and it killed Forest straight away. As soon as that goal went in, you could see. Who did you give man of that to? Maddison. Barnes was close to him, mate, because he had, Nico Williams on toast for most of that first half.
I just think it has to be Maddison. That's probably one of the best performances I've seen Maddison play.
I just thought Barnes got a good sub credit tonight because he had Williams on toast and he got him substituted at half time. That's how good he was.
I'm not too sure how Maddison's not in the England squad at the moment. He's ripping apart every team at the moment.
Well, Sam just said the same. I'm going to Reedy Daka. I've given him a lot of stick, but he took that goal nicely.
Oh, of course he did. I love him. But to be honest, I must admit, I don't think Vardy did too much today. But again, we didn't look like we needed him today.
Got an assist.
He was aggressive.
I couldn't remember if he got assist, but I don't know. He was a bit loose on some of the balls, but again, he's only just come back in, and I think it was right to sub him out just to get a bit of fresh legs in the attack, and Daka does what he hopefully does best coming up. So.
And Sam, the new centre back signing, Wes Fount, whatever you want to say, played really nicely.
I think he was a standout today. Obviously, first game against Spurs, no one could judge him because it's Spurs. That game was, it was a much easier game for him to get into, and you could see how confident he was after. It took him a good 20 to 25 minutes, but after he gelled in nicely, he was comfortable. He knew how to play alongside Evans. It looked like he's played alongside Evans for ages. He's gelled in quite nicely with that team. I think we have to give a little bit of credit for Ward today. He made a good few saves today, and I know you have to give a little bit of credit to him. But again, like I say, we just need to take this into Bournemouth now, because it doesn't matter if we win now and we lose to Bournemouth, because Bournemouth are again another team we need to get 3 points from.
Because Tom, Sam's right there. It's great that Danny Ward has got a clean sheet. We all want him to do well. He was in no man's land a couple of times out there, and we got away with it in that second half when it was, I think, 2-0. He literally didn't know whether to come and go, and luckily they're rubbish.
Well, let's put it this way, it's small margins, because first half they cling through and hit the post. If that ball had hit the net, can you imagine?
That was 0-0, wasn't it?
That was at 0-0 when can you imagine how different that ground would have been if that had gone in? It would have been a completely different game.
Yes, Ward missed that.
So then, he didn't have the chance. Ward, I thought he commanded his box well today, in my view. I think he came out, he collected everything he needed to come. There was times, yes, he weren't sure to come or not when the ball came in behind him, but his, corners, free kicks, anything put in high, he was coming out and going for. So we've been asking for a goalie to do that. He stood up and did it today. The clean sheet is a bonus today, let's not lie. But it means nothing, as you boys said, unless we now go to Bournemouth and at least get 8 points. A 3-point, brilliant, but we've got to go and put the performances. First half performance, brilliant. Second half, more to improve for me. We didn't. The tempo dropped dramatically in the second half, and if we want to be getting up that league, that tempo's got to last the full. The full 90 minutes. So look, Bournemouth Saturday, we've got to do that again, but for 90 minutes. 45 minutes, brilliant. Second half, yeah, we rolled. We saw the game out. We got another goal, but if we'd kept the tempo for the full 90 minutes, I think we could have had a few more goals tonight for me.
Yeah. Go on then, mate, what do you want to say?
Forest get battered everywhere they go. Forest get battered everywhere they go. What an amazing performance. And we needed it. We needed that performance tonight. Honestly, every player was up for it. 100%. You know what I mean? Absolutely massive. And we needed that.
Can I just say one thing I did notice at the end of the game today? Normally players do a lap and everyone's there. Rodgers didn't go on the pitch tonight. No. Rodgers walked down the tunnel and kept his head down out of the way.
Was he letting the players have their
that's
moment?
What I mean. Yeah. Brendan normally is out there, win or lose. And it was nice tonight for Brendan to go, you boys have gone out there, you've put the effort and won that game. I'm going to step away from the limelight because there's a lot of 50-50 now with fans liking me or not. I'll keep off the pitch, let's keep that good vibe going. Good management tonight from Rodgers and that, because he could have walked out there and got abused for stuff, so fair play.
We said that the fans were lively from the kick-off.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
It was a team effort from the fans and the players.
I seen SK3 and I've never seen them like that. Honestly, never seen them get up and stand up and cheer like that, to be quite honest. It was a good atmosphere, but we needed it. We needed them 3 points, to be quite honest. And long may it go on.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot for that.
No worries.
Thanks a lot for coming and joining us. Let us know in the comments who you thought the man of the match was. Most of us here have gone for Maddison. Tom said shout out for Barnes.
Maddison all day long. Yeah.
I think most of us think Maddison, but let us know what you think. And then onwards to Bournemouth. So we'll see you at the next game.